come on down onto your backs.
All right. So as you come down onto your back, feel free to keep the knees bent. First thing in the morning, sometimes the full Shavasana is intense on the back, on the entire body. So landing with the knees bent is a wonderful option. And as you start your practice here, just check in with how this feels to land on your back. And of course, the harder surface of the floor and your mat as compared to your bed. Notice how the body responds. And of course, how you are arriving to your day. Aside from an early morning practice being a beautiful way to, just gently wake up your body, to wake up your mind to this newness of the day, this is also an opportunity to almost envision yourself in this day. Now, you might have a full day and you might have a quiet day. But here in these first few moments of your day, this is your opportunity to almost define the energy that you need to move through this day with as much ease and balance and strength and personal power that you're going to need in order to get through it, but also not to get lost. So I like to think about this time as the time to refine my main character energy, the energy I need to move through this day with relative success and ease, all in a balanced state. No easy task. But we can intend and support ourselves by positioning our mental and emotional threads that will help us in this intentional unfolding of today. So go ahead now and allow yourself to take another nice full deep breath here. And a big breath out. And then just gently start to create some simple movements, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, swaying the legs, and turning the chin. So let's create a nice kinetic chain, meaning move the legs one way, turn the chin the opposite way. And then come back gently swaying in the other direction, knees and chin. Do that a couple more times, just simply swaying the legs, turning the head. And then in the opposite direction. One more time each way, head one way, knees the other. And then again to the other side, sway and turn. And then finding your way back through the midline, let's go ahead and stretch those legs long on the mat and reach the arms over your head. Take a nice, yawning breath here, baby. And then let the breath fall out. And again, a nice, full, rich, deep breath here. And that breath out. And then let's release the arms, rebend the knees, place the soles of the feet to the floor, and then take both knees now into the chest. Give yourself a little hug, a little squeeze, a little rock, a little gentle, hugging in and maybe back and forth movement from side to side. Take a nice full deep breath again. Maybe invite a little space, thighs and belly, and then exhale, squeeze the belly in and onto the thigh, offering a little digestive support and stimulation as we start our day. One more nice full breath. Maybe the knees move away from the thighs. or the belly away from the thighs. Exhale, draw and squeeze in. And then from here, let's go ahead and return the left foot to the floor. Right knee stays in. And again, enjoy this little squeeze, this hugging in action. Nice full deep breath. And that breath out. And then from here, let's go ahead and straighten through the left leg, just easing open across the hips a little bit. Feel free to flex that left leg as the left one goes long on the mat. Nice full deep breath here. And your breath out. And then let's find our way into a reclined twist. You might find this too intense to just take the single leg across the body. So feel free to bend the bottom knee and make this a little less aggressive of a twist in your morning. Otherwise, the left leg can stay long and straight on the mat as the right knee comes across, and maybe that right arm just yawns up and open. Breathe into this right side body, the right side waist. Turn your head again if this feels good as you just stretch. Again, the kinetic chain, right? You've got these movements moving in opposite directions, helping to stretch and open yourself up. One more nice full deep breath here. And your breath out. Inhale, release this. Come all the way back through to center and then ground that right foot to the floor. Take the left knee now into the chest and offer again this little squeeze. Back of the neck stays nice and long, hands supporting the shin or maybe around the hamstring, whatever works for you. Nice full deep breath here. And then as you exhale, let that right leg extend long on the mat, stretching and yawning open across the hips. Such a good, simple, basic pose that helps to really stretch, not just across the hips and the groin, but do wonders for the energetic pathways, the nadis, the channels with which energy moves through. Again, a nice full deep breath here. And your breath out. And then if you like, again, bottom knee can bend as you move into the twist on the second side. As that left leg comes across, just as you need to, bending the bottom knee to take out the intensity or keep the leg extended as maybe that left arm just eases its way, stretching on a diagonal to the side, whatever works for you. Nice full deep breath here. And that breath out. Again, full, rich, deep breath. And that breath out. One more simple here. Breath in. And that breath out. Inhale, slowly releasing this. Come on back onto your back. Bend that left knee. Sole of the foot to the floor as the right knee returns to that bent position too. Grounding through those feet. Let your inhale float your hips up. Exhale, return. Hips and pelvis comes down. Let's do that again. Inhale, press through the feet. Lift the hips. Exhale, release. Come back down. One more time, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, return. And then this time, inhale, let's keep the hips lifted. Ground the feet, adjust through the head and the neck as need be. Roll those shoulders under just a little bit to give a little stimulation through to that thyroid, a little opening through the front side of the hips, a little strength into the legs. Nice full deep breath here. And your breath out. One more inhale. As you exhale, release. Let the spine, let the hips come all the way back down to the mat. And then let's again straighten through those legs. Now the option here is to keep the arms beside you, maybe even palpate the belly, hands on the belly, or stretch again your arms over your head. We're going to activate Uddiyana Bandha. So this is this deep exhalation and core and digestive stimulation. So on your inhaling breath, let there be a nice full expanded breath. As you exhale, belly draws in and down towards the spine. We let all the breath out of the body. And then when the breath empties, just stay there for a second, contracting those abdominals a bit more. And then breathe. And do it again. As you exhale, draw navel in and down towards the spine. In and down towards the spine. In and down towards the spine. Breath goes out, 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 out. And at the end of that exhalation, just a nice deep contraction and no breath. And again, breathe. Exhale again. So 3 more rounds of this Uddiyana Bandha. Breath goes out, belly draws in towards the spine. At the end of the exhalation, pause with no breath and deepen the contraction in the core. Breathe, fill up. Breathe, empty out. Pause, no breath. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pause. Breathe in, fill up, roll those ankles, release those arms, rebend the knees. Roll from your back over to your side, and then from your side, come on up to sitting. As you come to your seat, swing around. Let's come to a tabletop position for a couple of simple cat and cow poses. Inhale, belly comes down, collarbones broad, and exhale, round it out, press the floor away. Again, belly down, collarbones broad. Exhale, round it out. One more belly down, in breath. Exhale, maybe a downward facing dog. Shift the hips up and away. Feel free to just stay in cat and cow pose for a few more breaths if you like. Or here in down dog, just sway the hips. Pedal the feet. Stretch the spine. Release the neck. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more here. Inhale. And your exhale. Inhale, come forward. Find your way back onto your knees, tabletop, and then let's swing yourself around and come to a seated posture. Feel free to prop if you need to. Take a few moments here for our seated practice. As you land to your seat, shift and adjust as need be. Move the spine, adjust the hips until finally you feel comfortable enough to land. Spine is tall, but easy in its posture. So too is the hips, the legs, and the rest of the body. Let the hands rest on the lap. Again, take a nice full deep breath. Let your breath fall out. Inhale again. And exhale. One more nice full deep breath here. Let the breath fall out. And then allow yourself to sit. Simply notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice the state of your mind. As you notice yourself positioned here in the start of a new day, without overly thinking about things, just acknowledge what this day holds for you. What are the duties, the tasks, and the requirements that you've committed yourself to in this day? Now, as you have the time to sit with that, how do you feel about that? And what kind of energy do you want to bring with you into this day? Again, without trying to think about it too much, it can be something simple like joy, determination, playfulness, kindness. What kind of quiet strength that'll help you face and meet whatever demands are coming to you. And also, what are you ready to leave behind? Is there any lingering energy, thoughts, thinking, habits, patterns that were with you yesterday that you realize don't need to be here today? Are there old versions of yourself that don't need to be here today? What might it look like to step into today with a sense of newness, a sense of freshness? How does that feel? And to support you as you move throughout this day, I offer you this simple mantra, an intention that you might repeat with you as the day moves on or not. Today, I align with my healthiest, most optimal, and wealthiest timeline. Today, I align with my healthiest, most optimal, and wealthiest timeline. Today, I align with my healthiest, most optimal, and wealthiest timeline. You are the main character in your life. And with each day, you have the choice to step into this main character energy. As you take time in the morning to assess where you are and to just simply reflect on what the day holds for you, you can prime yourself, you can charge yourself, you can intend yourself in the direction you want to go. Sometimes there's a need to move in some ways with some people based on the choices that our main character energy has made. So we give ourselves permission to prepare for that, to wake up to that, to be as ready as we can be for those situations, experiences, and relationships in our lives. You are the main character who every dawn gets to write the story of this day and how you live in it. So how are you going to live in your day today? And with that intention, let your day unfold. And with your next inhalation, slowly allow those arms to sweep up towards the sky. Maybe lift the chin, look up. As you exhale, twist towards the right. Let your right hand find the floor behind you as the left hand finds the right thigh. Take a nice full deep breath here. And a full breath out. Come back to center, sweep the arms again, lift, look up, palms can touch. Exhale, go to the second side. Left hand to the floor behind, right hand finds left thigh. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to center, inhale, sweep those arms. Exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach those arms, lift, look up. Sweep them out and down around beside you. One more time, sweep those arms, lift, look, maybe up towards those palms. Exhale, draw that energy again down into your body, into the heart space, into your power center. The eyes soft, maybe, or the eyes remaining closed. Bow your head to your hands, to yourself. And when you're ready, let your day unfold. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Namaste.